Oh, yes.
Angela! I've been to a few houses and I've opened the door, I've walked through the house, I've gone to the garden and said, where's the smell? I can't find no food, what's going on? Well, he might get the mac rib, but he's not going to get this mac rib. That's the only problem.
We've got here that you love chicken wings, you love popcorn chicken, you love watermelon.
If anyone who's never seen me before, I've just basically told you that I'm black.
Judi.
I'm good, sweet, I'm just popping into Waitrose.
How did life change when you were MasterChef? You think I'm joking, but I bet your friends and family were like, Judi won MasterChef. Controversial around these parts, Judi. You don't like risotto.
Judi.
Oh! Judi.
I think I would like yours.
Don't try and backtrack now, Judi.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Dish from Waitrose.
Oh, hello.
I'm Angela Hartnett.
I'm Nick Grimshaw.
How are you, Ange?
I'm all right, Nick. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. How was you? Just got back from, where did you get back from? Malaysia?
Malaysia.
When did you get back?
Yesterday.
Do you feel weird?
Feel a bit dizzy, but
Yeah.
I'm good.
Do you think it's going to make the podcast better or worse? I think better.
I think better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be as concentrated as I always am.
Oh,
so
yeah.
really bang on. What have you been up to? Radio
What have I been
6?
doing? Yeah, I've been in the radio every morning, which has
Good.
been really nice. What else
And you had our lovely friend on, Sophie Willen,
Oh yeah, loved
for the
her.
new show.
She was amazing. Hey, guess
Well,
who
not a
else
new
came
show,
on
a
as
second
well?
series.
Stanley Tucci
Oh, lovely
came on to
Stanley.
talk about his new book.
You sent me a copy in the post.
Me too.
Yeah, very nice.
And he was asking about you and saying how much he
bless.
loved Ange.
I loved Stanley.
He's-
Got to
and
get
then-
him around for supper. I'll
And
get
then,
you round
and then
to
at the end, he was like, "Send my love to Ange. Say hey to Ange." And I
Hey,
told
Stanley.
him about your risotto that you made for Damien
Yeah,
Lewis.
yeah.
And I gave a vivid description, and he was like, "Wow." So yeah, he was into that.
Love Stanley.
He was into it. We have Judi Love
Yeah.
with us today. Have you ever met Judi Love?
Never.
She's great, Judi.
Yeah, you've met her?
I've met her. We did a pilot together for a
Oh,
TV
for what?
show. It was a really long time ago. I can't remember what the program was. And then they did make it, but with
Out any of you?
without us. Yeah. But I really liked her. And I mean, I always really like her. I always think she's so funny.
She's very
I
good.
love her Instagram. I mean, she's a comedian, obviously.
Yeah.
So she's really funny. But I just like that she's not one of them comedians that's got a shtick.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just a naturally funny person.
Just chats, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
which I like.
Yeah.
She knows her way around the kitchen as well.
I hear.
Won
Been reading.
MasterChef.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
yeah.
here to promote a new show where she's cooking in the Mediterranean.
For sure.
Fabulous.
Right, shall we get Judi in?
Let's do it.
Yeah, Judi! How are you?
Who's my hug first?
Okay.
Lovely.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you okay?
Hello,
Nice to
Angela.
meet
Nice to
you.
see you.
How are you?
Good.
You well?
I'm absolutely
Look
fabulous.
fabulous.
Let me tell you something. I walked up the stairs and I was like, okay, it's time to eat because it smells good up in
It
here.
smells good. Come round here. Do you want a cocktail?
Well,
Well.
I'm a non-alcoholic pop.
Non-alcoholic.
cocktail. Is this plantain crisp?
Yes. Just for you.
Just for you, come on. And some guac as well. Okay, let's welcome to the studio, a round of applause, please, the one, the only, Judi Love! Hi, Judi Love!
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like I'm hyping myself.
Yeah, it's the crowd. It gets us going.
I know. Can I just say, when I came in here, I
Mm.
could smell the food from when the front door opened. I was
nice.
like, this
That's
is,
good.
Mm-hmm.
it's what you know, innit? When you can smell food from the front door, it's proper
That's
things.
what you want if you go around to someone's house for your tea. You want to open that door and it to stink.
Yeah, I've been to a
Yes.
few houses and I've opened the door,
Mm.
I've walked through the house, I've gone to the garden and said, where's the smell? I can't find no food. What's going on? What's
I
going
can smell
on?
it. You can smell it today. It does smell good. And I've been like picking since we got in here.
Yes.
And I think the smell got me going.
Yeah.
Like
Picking
I've
is-
just been.
That's the problem though,
Nibble,
picking.
nibble.
This
I've been
hair,
picking.
come on, why are you doing this
Yeah,
to
because
me?
we know you like plantain chips, and we thought
Plantain
Yeah.
guac you like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest with you, I've never had it with guacamole.
What would
Oh.
you normal? Just eat them solo?
Just dry. I would call this...
Little moisture there.
yeah, but I call this a little fusion thing. It's a little
Yes.
fusion, isn't it?
It's true,
Because
though,
where's
it's Mexican.
guacamole? Is it
Mexican.
Mexican
Yeah.
and a little bit of like West
Caribbean.
Indian, African. Yeah.
It works though.
It
You
does
get
work.
a bit of the spice, you see.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. Did you put that spice in there?
A little bit of chili and a little bit of chili
That's
oil.
why,
That's
you're,
nice
that's
guac,
why
that.
you're Michelin star.
And then,
Michelin star guac.
yeah.
That is good.
I've won competitions guac off.
No,
Oh,
you've
yeah,
not.
I did.
Where was the guac
I
off?
was with my sister-in-law. We were out on holiday where she lives out in
Wait,
New
wait,
York.
wait. Was it other chefs?
No. It's all
Bit unfair.
that's how we won
When
it.
did you tell them who you was and what you
After I'd won it. It was Nicole goes, we're not going to say that you do cooking for a living. And she goes, what do
Cooking? You have a Michelin star. You're not cooking, you're
And then
chefing.
we're like, oh, this is the best. And then we fessed up that I was a chef for a
Yeah.
living.
After they said this is the best I've had in my life.
Guacamole. So I
That
said,
is
Nicole,
good.
It is brilliant.
Real spice. Not too
A little bit of
pureed,
lemon
you
or
see.
lime,
No.
and it's just
Yeah, lime. There you
lime.
go.
It's
You've got it.
gorgeous.
Delicious. We're serving it with picante because Judy, you're not drinking.
Yes, you're not drinking.
So we thought we'd do a non-alcoholic picante,
This
which is what
is
we've gone for.
my
with
favourite.
a chili salt rim. So
Well,
you've not been
natural.
drinking, have you?
No, I've kind of cut down. Well, what it is, basically, I went to Scotland to do
I'll do it.
Yeah, on Edinburgh Fringe to host
Yeah.
a show. And my gosh, their hands are heavy. The Scots' hands are heavy. And I had a spicy margarita out there. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to survive the night. And my kidneys, my livers, everything was talking to me and saying, hey, babe. It's like, call your people. Tell them you love them. I was just like, I don't know if it's the age or what, but this body is not taking alcohol like how it used to be.
While Angie's prepping our lunch, I wanted to go through your food loves, your food dislikes. We've got here that you love chicken wings, you love popcorn chicken, you love watermelon.
If anyone who's just listening to this and not watching and never seen me before, I've just basically told you that I'm black.
Judy. Your not loves pork.
Yeah, no.
Not into a pork.
I'm not into a pork. I used to eat pork when I was younger. And then where I grew up, we didn't really eat pork. But funny enough, my dad passed away about 2 years ago. And I straight away started to eat pork. I know, like, not like pork chops, but bacon and stuff. And my therapist said to me it was a part of like nostalgia and a part of the grief of me going back, reverting and just connecting.
Yeah, like
because my dad ate
revisiting.
pork. Yeah.
Right.
Strange.
The McRibs coming back to McDonald's, you know?
Oh, stop that.
Yeah.
I had an ex that loved a McRib, and we went to New York and he had it out there. He'd be very excited. It's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame he'll never hear
Well,
that
he
from
might
us.
get the McRib, but he's not going to get this McRib. That's the only problem.
Controversial around these parts, Judy. You don't like risotto.
Judy.
Judy.
That's what you're having today.
Oh, my.
Judy.
I think I would like yours.
Don't try and backtrack now, Judy.
I just, you know what it is?
What happened?
I think I haven't had a good risotto. Because I know it's supposed to be packed and deep with flavour, isn't it? It's got a depth of flavour.
Depth.
But I suppose growing up, fluffy rice
Yep.
was known to me. So then to have rice that seemed a bit too wet,
Yeah.
it reminds me of porridge, and then
Yeah.
that kind
Yes.
of puts me off. So
Yeah.
I think if I had the right risotto,
Yeah.
then I would become the risotto queen.
Judy.
Oh, yes.
Angela!
All right.
God, yes, Ange.
Yes. So
Oh,
lots
this
of
was
fried
delicious.
chicken.
Yes.
Then you got a little spicy mayonnaise.
Oh,
Some
nice.
smacked cucumber.
Smacked cucumber.
Smacked, because you do actually smack it with a rolling pin.
And
Yeah.
what's the dressing on the smack?
So you've got a little bit of sesame seed in there, some chili oil, a little bit of honey.
Oh,
Yep. So right, can I serve you, my love?
Yeah. We're having Korean crispy spiced chicken with gochujang mayo.
There we go.
oh yeah. Let me wait.
Don't
for you.
serve me, I'll serve myself. Oh, if you want, if you don't mind.
Oh man,
Only if you don't mind.
oh, this is delicious.
Delicious.
Absolutely. Can I just? Do you know what is even nicer? Are these boneless thighs?
Yes, they are chicken thighs.
My
Yeah.
favourite.
I love a boneless thigh. I love a boneless
I
thigh.
love a boneless.
I love a boneless thigh.
And this is a sort of quick way of doing it. Because traditionally, you'd brine your chicken, then steam it, and then fry it. But you'd keep the skin on. Whereas we've taken the skin off the chicken thighs, and we've marinated it for about 2 hours, and it's in a fantastic marinade. You've got ginger in there, garlic in there, lovely bit of soya sauce. Take it out of the marinade, and then put it in these panko breadcrumbs. And then
Breadcrumbs are so
Yeah.
light but really crispy.
And then I fried them rather. You can put them in the oven if you don't want to fry them, and putting them in the oven is the recipe. But I thought just to get that real crispiness, fry them and then finish them in the oven.
What exactly is a panko breadcrumb? Because I see
Yeah.
it everywhere. I have it in my house. What is it? Just a bit more?
And it's the Japanese breadcrumbs,
Right.
and it's the way they dry them that make them super crispy. Because you know that tonkotsu pork you get or chicken you get where they slice it and serve it with the rice. It's sort of similar version to that in a way. Wow. And it's just the way, I mean, everyone uses Japanese breadcrumbs now.
Cucumber is delicious. It's that.
You know why? So it's a recipe by Chetna Makan, and it's different because what she does is char it. You can do it on a barbecue if you've got it, or a griddle pan. And basically skin side up, so the inside of the cucumber hits the really hot pan, and then you get that lovely sort of slight smoky flavour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then leave it on there for about 10 minutes until it really gets a nice little char, and then cut it into small little pieces and then put it in the marinade.
I love the texture.
Yeah, same.
Because it feels like it's got almost, I don't know how, like a more dense, more thicker texture. Because it's strange, like it's tightened up.
Exactly, because the heat's taken out a lot of the moisture from it.
Oh,
that's what you want. And then because it goes into the marinade hot, it takes on all those flavours of the marinade.
That's good.
As well.
If you want to try this recipe, you can, of course, get all the ingredients and how we did it all. Waitrose.com/dish recipes. It's all on there. And if you want to make this delicious Korean crispy fried chicken, the wine pairing is a Sauvignon Blanc from South Africa. So it's got some lime zest, green apple, crisp citrus notes and zesty mineral to it as well.
To it.
So perfect with like crispy chicken. It's called the Grendel Sauvignon Blanc, and you can get that on the website too if you want it. What does cooking represent to you then, Judi?
It's that love, isn't it? It's nurturing. We know it's nurturing anyway, depending on what you're eating, but it's that other level of nurturing connection, like we're doing now, sitting down having a conversation. It's family. It brings people together. When I think of my happiest memories when it comes to food, it's about when everyone's been around, you know, whether we've had a lot on the table or one's brought a salad, one's brought a bit of chicken, but we've brought it together. It's, you know, breaking bread together. That's what I love about food.
But it's a communality of it, isn't it? It's, you know, whether it's with family, friends, or even, you know, just
I remember
the
a couple
sharing.
of two Christmas ago, we had, I think it was our first one out of lockdown and whatnot. And I had two friends over.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I went crazy. We had loads of food, but on Christmas morning, we got up and we went to the shop because I was like, we ain't got enough fried fish. And there was a shop that was open on Christmas Day. So I bought more fish to make traditional West Indian, like, you know, fish, fried fish. And then I bought breadfruit, which is one of the things that we love to roast. And then you can either roast it with a bit of butter around the skin. It takes a good couple of hours. And then you cut it open. You can have it like that with gravy and hard food.
Yeah.
Or you can then fry it and salt it and fry it. And that Christmas was so special because the first time everyone could be together. And then we had breadfruit, which is so limited over here. So it was. In that moment, I felt like, I'm that girl now. Like, I'm the elder.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, because I had my friends were there, their kids were there, and I felt like, I'm...
That's the other thing, tradition, isn't it?
Tradition. There was a real sense of tradition that I'd carried on.
Yeah.
So my mum would be proud. And the breadfruit came out good.
Oh,
and have you got stuff from your, like, mum or grandmother?
Yeah, definitely.
Stuff?
From my mum was known for being like, you know, Auntie Lilette's curry goat was the curry goat, and her rice and peas. Because within the West Indian community, if there's a wedding, a function, anything like that, you always, most people will go, who cooked the fish? And if it's that, there's always a particular auntie that's great at the fish. There's a particular auntie that's great at the rice and peas. A particular uncle that's great at the jerk. And if you find that it's that auntie or uncle, you're like, give me that one, give me that one. If it's not them, you're like, no, I'll come back to that one.
I'll have something else.
I always I carry that, and I think that's what gives me the love about the food and wanting to share that. And I think food as well, it depends on, it doesn't matter whether you're facing adversities, whether you can buy something really small, buy something really big, you can still have that warm feeling of togetherness. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it's for me.
And it's important to do that, taking that time to sit down and cook or have someone cook
it's hard
for us.
It's hard for teenagers.
Is it? Do they? Because I remember when I was a teenager, my dad was always like, sit down at the table, and I was always like, that's so boring. Why have I got to do this? Is there anything that you make, Judi, that they particularly love? Where they're like, please, mum.
They
make
love my
this?
fried fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. They do like my meatballs. My pepper prawns. They do like a pepper prawns or a macaroni cheese.
Yes.
My daughter is taking over. She's
She's doing well.
her pepper prawns and her mac cheese. So she can do better fried chicken than me.
You went to Japan because I watched it all on your Instagram stories.
Japan was absolutely amazing. Like it was one of my best experiences.
Was
traveling.
it for a holiday, for work?
It was a holiday
Yeah.
with the kids. It was one of those places. What happened? I said to myself, okay, in doing what I do, like I want to be able to give my children opportunities. And I was like, where's this one place where I'd never thought I'd ever be able to go? And I said, Japan. I said, right, that's where I'm going to go. And so I took them, and it was just a phenomenal experience.
Yeah.
Like the place is so clean, it's
So
so
clean.
safe. There's so much to do. I mean, we was there for like 10 days.
And you can't do it all.
You
It's
cannot.
No chance.
You can't even do half of it.
Yeah.
And just things like going on the different trains, seeing like little kids who are like 4 or 5 years old traveling by themselves was unreal. My daughter was like, "Oh my God, the children! I was like, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't see that in London, but they were all safe and fine, and the food out there was amazing. The noodle, we love the noodles, but it was so much, and it.
Did you stay in Tokyo or did you go out and about?
We travelled around, so we stayed in Tokyo, then we went to Shibuya, then we went to somewhere beginning Osaka. Yeah, and then we went to another place, Kyoto,
Yeah.
and then we came back to Tokyo.
God, you did a lot in
You
Tokyo.
did a trip.
We travelled back to back, like we went to about 3-4 different hotels.
Wow.
And we did the whole like proper exploring. Oh, they're Wagyu. They're obsessed with Wagyu. out there.
Obsessed with Wagyu. How did you find coming back to London? Because when me and Mish went...
Dirty.
Yeah, we
dirty.
were like...
Was it-
How did life change when you were MasterChef? No, but I bet... No, you think I'm joking, but I bet your friends and family were like, Judi won MasterChef.
Yeah, they were very much, I mean, like,
Judi
for the
won
culture, they were very
Yeah.
much, because it was a Christmas special.
Yes.
And I did, like, a alternative West Indian fine dining.
Did you do it twice, MasterChef? No.
Yeah, so I did the normal MasterChef,
Yeah.
the celebrity one, and I think
then
I
the Christmas.
I was in the semi-finals. And then I did the Christmas special. I just didn't see it coming. I just thought, I'm just going to cook from my heart. I was like, what am I going to cook? Oh my God. And then I was like, just cook what you would cook, but just refine it.
Yeah.
Because there's so much talk about West Indian food and it not being presentable or not being Michelin star. It hasn't got that kind of stamp on it. And I was like, it should be accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
It's just so much packed flavours and whatnot. And then for me, I'm born here, but my parents are West Indian. Like, I'm British, so I've got so much stuff from my British culture that I love when it comes to food.
Yeah.
And so I just mix and blend, and that's what I produce. And it was really, got some really nice feedback.
Yeah.
Like, it was-
Nice.
Yeah.
Winning feedback.
Yeah, winning. I was
Winning feedback.
I was very much pleased with myself for my, like, I made a cranberry and sorrel, like, jus or whatever you call it for the cake, and then I made this like a jam, but it was a Scotch bonnet jam.
Oh, wow.
So I was very
Spicy.
happy with that. Waitrose, if you're listening, I mean, John did say that should be on the shelf. Just call me.
Just call Judi. Yeah, just call Judi. And then what did you do for your main? Because Mish, my boyfriend, his
Yes.
family are Jamaican.
Oh, yeah.
So we had Caribbean Christmas last year.
Oh, did you? So
and it was so delicious. And one of his aunties cooked, and it was unreal.
What did you have? Everything.
We had kind of like a mix.
Curry goat.
Yeah, curry goat, mac and cheese, dumplings. I love dumplings.
Yeah, I do.
And then we did jerk chicken, but there was also turkey and also lamb.
Lamb.
There was a lot of options.
Yeah.
There was also a thing that's like a male goose or a male hen.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
Capon?
Capon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I've never heard of capon.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from
Yeah.
posh. They're posh.
No, not posh.
It's hard
But-
to get capon.
Capon, yeah. So what is a capon?
I think it's a castrated chicken.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
That line there is a real example of why there's vegans.
Yeah. It's graphic.
A castrated male
Graphic.
chicken.
I mean, we just
It's not turning you off, though, is
Yeah.
it? No.
Oh, hell
Graphic.
no.
We thought we could do our fast food quiz.
Oh,
So quick
yeah.
fire answers. Judi Love, we would like to know your favourite way to eat eggs.
Hardboiled.
Pasta.
well cooked.
Form of potato.
All roast.
What's your favourite crisp?
Cheese and onion Walkers.
Herb.
Thyme.
Sunday roast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's
gonna be a
cross
long one.
between
Quick fire. Come on, Judi, let's go.
Beef, chicken, platter. You can just go to my local pub and get both.
Platter.
You get a triple. Yeah, beef, Yorkshire puddings,
Yes.
roast potatoes, carrots, and cauliflower cheese.
Oh,
that's
yes.
a good
And I do
roast.
like a mint sauce on it. I know it doesn't go.
No,
with
I
either.
love a mint
So
sauce.
do I. Thank you.
I like a mint
And
sauce
horseradish.
Oh,
Love
oh,
horseradish.
yeah.
Yeah.
And swimming in gravy.
Do you have a favourite kitchen utensil?
Well, I've got a knife that was my mum's, so I use that for everything. I feel like I'm carrying on the tradition.
Nice.
So that knife is
lovely.
about 30 years old.
Wow.
If not older.
Oh, wow.
And finally, your favourite nut.
My
Ooh. I love that. Ooh.
cashew.
Oh, I love the way you said that. Cashew.
Cashew.
That was his name.
Hey, Judi, let's talk about your new TV show that has just
Yes.
started, please.
Oh, my God.
Judi Love's Culinary Cruises.
I mean, it's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words. Culinary Cruises. You got to have your name in it. Everyone has their name on it now, don't
I
they?
mean, when I saw my name, I just was like, wow, this is amazing. So when you talk about what changes, I suppose MasterChef, definitely that, then Bake Off, because if you saw my cake in Bake Off, then you'll know that it was MasterChef that influenced me getting it. Which is strange. I thought I always could bake cakes when I was younger. That's what I grew up with. My mom used to bake cakes, but I think my love is more for the food,
Yeah,
you know, the
I'm
savoury
with
stuff.
you,
Yeah.
And also the pressure in there, like when you make a cake at home, no one's going, you've got an hour like this.
And I think baking is more science.
It
Yes,
is.
definitely.
It's who's got time to measure out stuff.
Yeah.
With this stuff, I just listen to the ancestors and throw stuff.
That's what you got to
It
do.
just works.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
just works.
So, you know, Judi Love's Culinary Cruise. Honestly, it was one of the most amazing experiences that I've ever had. Where they told me, they said, look, you know, we want you to do a cooking show and travel around on a cruise. And I was like, what, CC? Like, CC. Like, they were like, yeah, CC. I was like, okay. You know, and there was part of me that's like, okay, yeah, sure, obviously I can get off the boat and edit it. No, I was at sea. I was I was like full at sea. And I was definitely nervous about doing it because I've got a thing about being out in sea. But
Yeah,
then
terrifying.
it's like, you're in the Mediterranean, so you're going to be meeting people, picking up different ingredients from different areas, Kefalona, Corfu, all these different kind of places, Parga. And I was like, it's one in a lifetime opportunity. And this yacht was absolutely beautiful.
bet.
Really like small cruise yacht. I'm talking about 95 people.
Wow.
And being able to kind of bring my own bits, my spices and so on, but then learn about the culture, respect the culture.
So you would go to the markets, the local
We went to the markets.
and
One of the
stuff,
first we went to the market, meeting all these different people, learning how much traditions. They really stick to traditions and bring it down from generation to generation. Was really heartwarming.
Yeah.
Really, really heartwarming.
And did you just stick to like coastal places, or did you go inland a bit?
We travelled around. So when we was
Yeah,
in like
good.
Kefalona, we travelled around to like 3-4 different places.
Oh,
And
amazing.
met different people. And the same when we went to Corfu. And that was what was really great, because then you got to see different things, like
Yeah.
a place, a market, which had all different spices. A lot of their spices are just grown and crushed and done there, nothing artificial.
Yeah.
Really makes you think about how we cook over here.
Yeah.
And how much the most basic food has so much nutrients and flavour. And we need to go back to that, you know?
How was it cooking? Did you cook on the boat?
Yeah, there was some times where the boat was really, really rocky.
Yeah.
Put it this way, they should have done a, what's it called? Like a
bloopers reel.
They would have had another show. Yeah. They would have had another 5 series. I'm telling you, mate.
Are you going to do any more stand-ups soon, Judi?
I should hope so.
Yeah, same.
I just finished my tour this year.
Yes.
Ended at the Palladium, which was sold out, and I made history. It was the first Black British female comedian to have a sold out show.
That's right.
So I'm not the first Black British woman to perform there, but to have their own solo show sold out. So that was a real moment for me on my first tour. And I'm in the process now of writing, and I hope to tour again next year.
And do you like touring?
Oh, I do love it. It's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work. But there is nothing like getting on that stage, an audience that specifically comes to see you for comedy. And then I feel that's where I can be my real self with no filter. Because obviously TV, you got to be careful what you say. Do you know what I mean? But you can be your real self and talk about the topics that really are on your heart or that's relatable to your audience.
Because that's what yours feels. It feels very unscripted. I know you say you write it, but it does feel like you're just having a conversation with us. That's it.
People have to understand that's time of practice. So before I went on tour, we do like warm-up gigs. Yeah. And so I did about 30.
Oh, wow.
30 warm-up gigs, and then I did a 40 show tour. So you warm up and then you take your time off. But I love writing. And over this last 6 months, what I have been doing is turning up to comedy clubs.
Right. Oh, okay.
And the beauty of that is I go there just so raw, like my hair's natural, no makeup, trainers and a t-shirt. You're lucky if I'm wearing a bra. Right?
We've recently been getting guests to bring their burning questions.
I was waiting for you to come with this because I've been sitting here with my mouth shut and I wanted to ask this question.
Please, ask away.
You be quiet.
What do you want to know from Angela
Listen,
Hartnett?
I'm going to be real with you. There's a thing that I really struggle with. And you know, I've got the nails, boo-boo.
You have got the nails. Fabulous nails.
King prawns.
Yeah.
Getting that vein out.
Oh.
Because I love my prawns, but I can't eat it with the vein. And by the time I try, it's all mashed up. How do I do this?
So you don't mind doing it with a knife?
Yeah, you're talking about the back of it.
Yeah,
isn't it?
the back of it. Yeah. That's probably the easiest way. I'm trying to sort of demonstrate.
So what do you do?
It.
Score from its head to its
tail? So basically,
tail?
you take the head off.
Yeah.
And then it's rounded like that.
Yeah.
So if you imagine it's like you score, go very lightly with a very sharp knife right down to the tiny tail.
Right down its spine.
Right down its spine. And then you just take it out. Take out the dirt sack.
Oh, really?
And what is
I
that?
thought there was a way
Rinse
that
it.
you could pull it.
Well, that's one way of doing it. If you don't want to split the back of it, then what you need to do is once you take the head off, you see a tiny little bit of that dirt sack. You've got to grab onto it really slowly and tightly if you can. And you can either do it with tweezers or a tiny little knife or a toothpick. And just pull it really gently out.
And that works.
That works as well. And the idea, as soon as they're super fresh, and do them as soon as you take the head off.
Right.
Because when you take the head off, you'll see the bit of it at the top, and that's the bit to get.
And that really is the poo-poo.
That is the poo.
It's poo. Why are they always full of Hang on a second. Judi, we come to the end of the show question. I have your question in here for your chance to win this Waitrose goodie bag.
There we go.
Angela has done the big shop for you. She was down that Waitrose crack of dawn this morning.
Little mince pies in there already.
Mince pies.
Sea salt, little olive oil magazines, everything.
I love Waitrose. You know, Waitrose has got that way, isn't it? And they call you, I'm good, sweet. I'm just popping into Waitrose. No. Or someone comes to your house and they eat something. You go, oh no, only get that from Waitrose. Oh, sweet. Oh, could you just get this from Waitrose? Oh, sweet.
Judi, for your chance to win the bag, here is your end of show question. Should you choose to answer it honestly?
Okay.
If you could read aloud, please, Judi Love.
For your chance to win a Waitrose goodie bag, Judi, you are the best. Now you are officially a sailor. Please, can you name this knot?
Now,
There's
here
the knot.
is the knot. You've got a cruise show. Name that knot.
Not.
Is it?
You know I was born in Hackney, right?
Is this a lamb shank or a sheep shank?
I think my Hackney roots are going to have to come at me. I'm just going to take the bag anyway.
On that answer, I think you deserve the bag.
Judi Love, everybody! And take this.
Yes.
Is it a lamb shank?
got a clue.
It's a sheep shank.
Sheep shank.
Sheep shank.